Hi, this is my week 3 knowledge check video. Let's get into it. Identify the major advantages of automated materials handling systems and versus the manual or non-automated systems. Well, first off, it's a lower cost. Like, it's cheaper to run, efficiently run. Like, you're running it faster, running it max efficiency. You're getting more productive. You're able to move stuff more without humans having to stop, slow down, or work at their own pace. Like, it works at a constant pace, so it's more efficient, saves you money. Then it can give you better info. Like, you know where everything's going, you know where is getting loaded onto what truck or what shelf, and it's improving your service, being able to cut down on your service time to make it faster. All in all, it just improves your efficiency and makes your business much more cost efficient. Why is information so important in materials management, and explain warehouse management systems and material management are related? Well, first off, the information is to minimize your inventory. Like, you have so much inventory, but like if you use proper information management of your materials, then you can minimize your inventory, keep a good turnover, not stock up on too much. And then like with your warehouse management, you use that inventory to route, to sell. You know how much you have, so like when your website, when someone wants to buy, they know how much is left to get it. Then like you're having to use your transport across country, wherever. It's able to take the information you have on your shelves, put it into the warehouse management system for it to be able to sell, ship, or relocate to different stores if needed. So they work hand in hand basically on keeping the warehouse flowing. Packaging serves two basic functions within the supply chain. Identify these two functions and how they impact the supply chain. Well, first off, the first major impact is marketing. And like, you have to market. And what's a better way than to use your packaging? Like Amazon, they're known for the smiley faces, plaster them all over their box. FedEx, known for the white box, different shapes, different sizes, but the white FedEx box that you all know. Like, and then with the marketing, the information on your product, the directions how to use it, like you can use that as the packaging. Like, that's how it does, but it also helps identify it. Like, each package gets their own brand. Like Uno, you have the Uno packaging. Then you have like, for example, M&Ms. They're known for the little M&M thing. Like, your packaging is used as your marketing tool as well as your shipping. And then the logistics side keeps it organized, keeps it protected, identifies it. And then with the packaging, it can be versatile. You can have the big boxes if you need it for a giant order, or just a giant one item. Or if it's just a few tiny things like batteries, for example, you can get a lot smaller boxes, makes it more efficient. And then like, what's spend management? Well, first off, spend management is like you're having to collect your data, and then like, how are you using it efficiently to source goods and services? Well, with the collection of data, now you know like what you're using, what you need to use, how much you need to buy, how much you need to get in your inventory to make your products. Well, now it helps you effectively source more, because now you know from what source or supplier you need to get it. And then your services, it creates into a single data collection, to where now your data collection is one. You have multiple points, but now it's all into one area, and now your data collection is a lot more cleaner. You're able to be more efficient and stuff. And then people have always been considered vital ingredients in any successful enterprise supply chain. And briefly discuss employee training programs and help optimize employee participation. Well, first off, your training has to be relevant. Like, without relevant training, people are not going to buy in. And then second, the leaders, they have to buy into that training. They have to say, yes, hey, this training is useful. We need you to do it. You need to get them connected. And then get the goals of your company into that training to help them buy in more, to get used to it, to like it, to engage, to get into your company better. Like, you use your training to plug your employees into your company. So you have to make it relevant. Otherwise, if it's not relevant or if it's not interesting to them, it's just not going to work at all whatsoever to help employee participation. And finally, how do metrics, key performance indicators, assist firms in evaluating suppliers, help them optimize supply chain? Well, first off, like, the metrics help your procurement and purchasing of your supplies from your suppliers. Like, if one supplier takes 5 days versus one supplier takes 4 days, but supplier B, who takes 4 days, doesn't always get your orders right. Well, you'll eat the day, and then you'll go to day 5 and have your orders right on time. And then when you're doing this process, first you got to map it out. Like I said, you have to map out everything, like how does the supplies get in. Everything needs to be on that map, a complete view. And then you got to identify your key elements. Second, sourcing objectives need to be met. Like, are we sourcing for a month, several months, just a week? Like, how much are we sourcing to make our shelves for our supply chain? Like, how much are we sourcing to make our business go? And third, you got to figure out the cost of each. Like, the price is still there. Like, yes, you're looking at what's the quality, all of this. You have to source and you have to have good quality. Otherwise, it's just not going to go. And fourth, it needs to be merged into a framework to where it's a nice, clean view. You can look at it and you're able to see and you're able to review everything and not have problems with it. That is my week 3 supply chain knowledge check. Thank you.